Hey guys, Mr. Greif here. First off, I'd like to say very sorry for the extremely long wait from the last video, because I said I'd have it out a week later. It's been 2 weeks. I didn't have time to set up for drumming stuff. So I tried to make an album review, but that wasn't Beatle related, so I know that's like not a lot very interesting to anybody who's here for Beatles stuff. Second off, I'm sick, so keep that in mind. I'm going to be taking drinks and stuff in the middle of this. Third of all, this is a bit of a new setup. I got a different snare. It sounds more Beatle-esque for the later years. I have a new crash cymbal. It's a lot better than what I was using. And this is from a different angle, so if it sucks, tell me. If you like the other angle better, I'll try and work that out. My tripod broke, so whichever angle you guys like best. So the only problem is you can't see the snare, obviously. You can see the, you can't see the hi-hat. You can see the new crash cymbal. You can see the ride. So yeah, so this is going to be, hopefully, I think this is, I'm going to go through all of them. If this turns out to be super long, then I'll stop in the middle of this and split it into a three-parter, which I hope I don't have to do, because that'll be another 2 weeks probably, because I got a ton of shit going on. So this is going to be 67 to 70. So last time we ended with Rain, because that's a great song to end with. And we immediately start with another great track for drums, Strawberry Fields Forever. First song released after Revolver. That with drums that are great, at least, in my opinion. So Strawberry Fields, you gotta let me take you down. Strawberry Fields, nothing is real. So we're already seeing he's kind of gone away from the whole. He's gone away from that, and he's become more melodic in a sense, with the fills rather than a rhythm. Like in She Said, where we saw the first glimpses of that. But the few times there are rhythm, they're very interesting rhythms. So it's like a little bit of a almost African, like Indian kind of sounding tribal. Of course, I'm not doing it justice because I can't. I'm not Ringo. And then in the end, we get that great refrain where it fades out and fades back in. We get the great. Stuff like that, and then it fades out, and John buries Paul and all that. So we get that, and then a little while later, June 1st, 1967, coming up on 50 years, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band comes out. It starts with a really rockin' opening with Sgt. Pepper, and he's playing that. Great fills with the toms mainly. It fit perfectly with the song, and then it goes into and then we go into With a Little Help from My Friends, which has another one of those great fills. Of course, I cross it because he's left-handed, so you'd go. So great stuff right there. He's got that great swing, like. So next track we get Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, and you could go through every song on Sgt. Pepper. I can only go through a few and pick out great drum bits. But Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds has that great no, it's on the here. And then you get that great. Great little bit, and then third to the last song, we gotta go through all of them. We get Good Morning, Good Morning, which has great drums, very underrated song. A lot of people don't like it. I don't know why. I love it. If not for the song, the drums are just incredible. And it's in such a changing time signatures all the time, so he just does a very simple thing. He goes. People run. With that great click. He's he can play so quickly with just his right hand. And he's left-handed. So next you get the Sgt. Pepper Reprise, which has, like what you're doing last time, like the first Sgt. Pepper, and a great drum hook that really makes you want to get up and dance. Take a drink because I'm dying. Yeah. Yep. So we get the Sgt. Pepper Reprise, which has a great drum bit. Great opening. It really makes you want to listen to the song, which transitions right into A Day in the Life. The first verse that it comes in, the drums come in. He blew his mind out in the car. Like Strawberry Fields, she said, with those near the end, and then during the Paul bit, he's playing a really fast tune again. He's opening the hi-hat at certain spots. If we get that, we go to the next album, which is a Capitol album, so technically shouldn't be in the Beatles canon. Magical Mystery Tour, which has Ringo's really playing ahead of his time, I think, with a. really a great bit. Then the same album we get I'm the Walrus, which has the near the end of that song. Kind of those fills in there and going. Then we get Hello Goodbye, which has that great little drum bit in there. I don't know if I can play it, but let me think about it. That's one of the first instances of him doing, which is a big thing later, and I think it really works, as Dave Grohl said. If you can do this and get people moving, you're a great drummer. And Ringo could do that. But there's that drum break, I can't play it. But then there's Birthday on the White Album, we're going to move to that. The White Album isn't in order on here. But it's got that strange little drum break where Ringo plays the simplest thing ever, but it works so well to fill the 8 or however many bars. Which is a great bit. Then we get Your Blues, which has that great drum up. Full of fills, and the drums kind of control it. It's the, you know, I can't do it justice, but then he does the bit where it goes into the swing. And then he kind of brings it all back to the refrain at the... Great. Then we get Helter Skelter, which, what can you say about Helter Skelter? Starts at the... right there. And then we're going to backtrack to the first side of the White Album. Happiness is a Warm Gun. And there's such strange time signatures in there too. That's the most superior bit. And then during the kind of 50s style bit at the end, they go into 3/4 everybody, but Ringo stays in 4/4, so like... Back into that, and there's some great fills in there. And then it ends with that, which I think is a great ending. So now Let It Be, because obviously you go with Let It Be before Abbey Road. I Got a Feeling has that great hi-hat bits at the beginning. And then it's got the great. There's not much else about that. I just love that hi-hat bit, and I think that's kind of underappreciated. Dig a Pony has the great Dig a Pony. Yeah. And then Get Back has a great groove to it. It can work so well. It's kind of a country bluegrass kind of thing. It works very well. And there's that great fill in there. Works so well. Now we get to Abbey Road, which has the best drumming, most people would say. But it starts to come together, which has a great drum opening, and not one of my favorite songs, but drum-wise, incredible. Another instance of that. Start with your left hand. So you got to start with your left hand on the tom. So that's that, and then there's a great fill before going into the last solo. Yeah, Something has great drumming. Great fill that opens it. And that's the last from side one. Take another drink. Because my voice is dying. So next we get I Want You, which has great fills throughout. Fills throughout, triplet fills. Now, one I like most is when he just goes. I can't even do it. It's really quick, and I kind of got to cross like. I can't do it. And it just kind of. But it's single stroking and not buzzing it. So next we get to the medley. Polythene Pam is the only one from the medley that I think deserves a spot, except for the one after this, which you all know by now. But Polythene Pam is this great drumming. And then, of course, we get the end, which I'm just going to try to play the whole drum part right now. I'm going to attempt the solo. I'll stop after the solo. So we get a... Wait, how's it go? Wait, I messed up already. such a great drum solo. That's basically it. Thought I'd end with the end. Didn't do it perfect, because I don't think anyone but Ringo could do it perfect. The way he did it, at least. So that's part 2. Not going to be a 3-parter, thank God. Start leaving suggestions for songs you want individual videos on, because I'd love to do the ones you want to hear. Shout out to the Holly Hobbs. He gave me a shout out a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago at this point, I don't know. But huge shout out to Holly Hobbs. I'll try to remember to leave his link in the description. Make sure you tell me about my setup and this camera angle and stuff, because it probably sucks. And leave a comment. What do you think about Ringo as a drummer? I'd love to have some discussions about that, because I know a lot of people have differing opinions on him. And I'd love to hear what you think about his drumming. And leave a comment, like, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Go check out the Beatles subreddit. There's some great discussions over there. And thanks for watching.